Good evening, everyone. My name is Neha Chauhan, and today we are going to discuss sustainability in Himalayan agriculture and role of women in that. Himalayas are the mountain ranges in South Asia and East Asia, separating Indian subcontinent from Tibetan plateau. The Himalayas are the youngest and most populated mountain ranges on earth, and it includes the highest mountain peak on earth called Mount Everest. It is spread across five countries, namely China, India, Bhutan, Nepal, and Pakistan. But present study focuses majorly on Western Himalayas in India. To India, Himalaya is the source of our biggest rivers and natural resources. It covers 6.1% of the total land area of India and forms the northern boundary of India from Nepal, Bhutan, and China. For the population in Himalayas, agriculture is the major source of livelihood. At least 80% of the Himalayan population depends on agriculture as their primary source of income, and the agriculture in Himalayas is subsistent agriculture. That means farmers majorly grows crops for their own uses instead of selling them in the market. Himalayan agriculture ranges from horticulture to silviculture. Major crops produced are tea, apple, orange, maize, wheat, barley, vegetables, and variety of pulses. Agriculture is practiced on all altitudinal zones from minimum 200 meters to as high as 5000 meters. And despite the marginalized socioeconomic conditions and harsh topography, the major challenge faced by farmers in Himalayan um, area is still considered as climate change. The impacts of climate change in Himalayas is incremental. Himalayas are one of the world's most sensitive hotspots to global climate change. The impacts here manifest at rapid rate. Climate change in Himalayas is the major threat to agricultural communities there. Traditional farmers in Himalayas have observed significant climate changes in recent years, which has led to the reduction in agricultural productivity and the poor quality of crop. Unpredictable or reduced rainfall form the major perceived changes along with increased temperature and increased incidences of fogs and mist and extreme events. The increase in extreme events such as cloudburst, avalanche, and drought is responsible for unequal socio-economic conditions and poor treatment of livelihood in Himalayas. And as a coping strategies, farmers are using indigenous or traditional practices and traditional knowledge. These practices ranges from planting trees, creating water harvesting structures, using traditional tools, covering crops in winter to prevent from frost, and many more. Farmers are understanding the importance and need of sustainability and they are moving forward with sustainable practices. The another major impact of climate change on Himalayan agriculture is that it has led to the decrease in income from farming and increased the cases of outmigration. From agricultural households are migrating to cities, nearby cities, in the hope of better income sources and widening and diversifying their livelihood opportunities. This has led to women being the major workforce in the fields. There is an overall increase of 2000% in rural outmigration from Himalayas to nearby cities such as Delhi, Chandigarh, Dehradun, and Punjab. With more rural outmigration, rural women assume a disproportionate share of responsibilities ranging from agricultural labor, reproductive and caring work to household work. And this has led to an increase in gender inequality. Remittances from the male working in the cities is often not enough for women to hire labor in the fields. In addition, women have lesser access to market opportunities, transportation facilities, and other facilities. This is further limited by cultural and societal constraints present in the Indian society. Despite a higher participation in sharing workload, the role of women in decision making is still insignificant. They are not the leaders or the major stakeholders of decision making. Their knowledge uh, of the traditional practices and indigenous resources is often unreported. Women have proved at many times to be innate inventors when it comes to dealing with sudden external stress. And also, they are housed to various indigenous information and sustainable practices. This shows the pressing need of our to reconsider the role of women as developmental actors, policymakers, stakeholders for better and significant transformative changes. We should integrate gender and social inclusion targets for all actions and policies. For most part yet, women have not gained much with respect to power relations. Decisions on farm management, field and cash crops or livestock are still mostly taken by men, be it from a distance or by some other male relative. These decisions are often based on economic considerations only, while women tend to take into account the social, cultural, nutritional, and climatic factors in their decisions. However, it appears that more gender roles change, the more women can utilize new spaces and opportunities, become innovators, and overcome challenges step by step. Thank you.